Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Time for Tea, a 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse. Ow, shit. And if you're returning, like always, you're a real one. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Ow, my hair is really knotted right there. I appreciate all of you being here. Those that has subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Okay, what is going on? I took a little break because I don't know what was going on. I did a video. I think I told you guys, right? I did a video. It was like an hour and a half long. And it was uploading just so it can say error, and it deleted the video. What? Okay. And it deleted the video. I was mad as shit. Okay, that was like a really, really deep video. Okay, your girl was even crying in the video. But you know what? Whatever. Like I said, it's not gonna stop me. That one video is not gonna stop me from talking. Obviously, whatever message was there, this damn devils didn't want me to bring it out. But you know what? Don't matter, because I still got a lot more to talk about. ¿Qué necesita, papi? Okay, entonces, camínale. Okay, bye. Ándale. Hold on, guys. Anyways, yeah, so I still have a lot more to say, a lot more to talk about, but I hope you guys are doing great, okay? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Also, put in the comments, you know, if you guys are resonating with the videos, or if the stories, or if you don't mind, you know, kind of like putting, I know it's gonna take like a long ass, you don't have to write the whole book of your life, but I mean, kind of let me know, you know, what you guys, your similar situations, if you have similar situations as I do. Because I mean, I'm gonna be real, I haven't I mean, nobody's came and told me, right, like what would you call it, like proof, like receipts of me being adopted, or having like the parents that, you know, of my parents not being my parents, my siblings not being my siblings, you know, all that, and the things that my freaking mother put me through. You know, the more and more time passes, I'll say this, I'm not gonna say that I'm over it, because like I said, I don't have the actual receipts of what this bitch did to me. Okay, and if, like I always say, trigger warning, if you don't like the way I express myself about my so-called family, it is what it is, okay? This is like, okay, so the reason why I do it, honestly, it's because this is the only way that I can get off my chest how I really feel. Okay, because I know God is gonna put us face to face, and I'm gonna come face to face with the reality of what my life really is. Okay, and I know that there's some realities that are gonna hurt, and I know that there's some realities that are gonna probably piss me off, and I'm probably gonna want to put these paws on her. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. I just saw 414. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, okay? I've been doing so much healing, and I've been doing so much work on myself, and I'm like trying to not be that catch me outside, be in that catch me outside energy, okay? I'm trying not to be. Because in any other day, right? But no, the more and more I think about it, and the more and more I prepare myself for it, like I said, I'm gonna thank her. Okay, even if I don't know, like I said, even though I don't know what the reality is, even though I don't know what she actually did to me, because like I say, I feel that she worked really hard in erasing my memory. You know, because there's no way in hell, guys, that you don't remember your childhood. Like, nothing of it. Nothing. Like, I don't remember nothing when I was 5. I don't remember shit when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do I need to go on? I don't remember, you guys. I really don't. You know, and I feel like the reason why she works so hard to erase my memory is so that she can control the narrative. She can tell me things, and because it was coming from her, you know, it was like, oh, it was kind of like, oh, well, I'm going to tell her this, and it's coming from her mother, so she's going to believe it. And that's really what it was. She would tell me things like, oh, well, okay, because I don't remember ever meeting my father. I don't remember having a relationship with my dad. I don't remember my dad. I don't know who the fuck my dad is. I don't know. I never met him. At least for me, that's how I feel. I've never met him. I don't know him. Okay? He didn't, my so-called dad didn't come to find me until like 2020. Yeah, 2020. Because I was pregnant with my second son. My third son, and he just found me on Facebook out of nowhere. And that's another thing too that's very interesting, you know, because I'm 41. Okay. Bueno pues. Yeah, so, what are you gonna, like, where was I? Oh, yeah, so, yeah, you mean to tell me that in all these years, you couldn't find me on Facebook as easy as you just did, right? All of a sudden, it like, the light bulb went off, and you're like, oh, yeah, she might be, like, 37, 38 at this point. Let me look for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So to me, he's fake as fuck too. He's lying too. He's part of the whole situation as well. Because when I started hearing the readings and started to hear that I could potentially be adopted, or I was kidnapped, or I was whatever the fuck, right? I was like, what? Let me ask my dad. Because at this time, I wasn't talking to my mom no more. I hadn't talked to this hoe in like a year probably. So I was like, and I was low-key cool with my dad because like I said, he found me and we do keep in touch, but he hasn't called me in like about a year and a half. He stopped calling me a couple of months before I got separated from my punk-ass ex-husband. He's another bitch too, but anyways, yeah, so my dad hasn't called me since then, and I find that very interesting, right? Because he says things like, oh, well, I mean, I don't want to be all up in your business, you know, I don't want you to be like, oh, well, fuck, he just calls me day and night, he's always calling me. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, if somebody takes my children away, right, I'm gonna go through hell and back looking for them. And not only when I find them, I'm not gonna say, oh, I just want to give you space. Bitch, I've had space for 41 years. What the fuck you mean? What are we talking about here? Okay? And not only that, my dad made the choice, because we all have free will. We can all do what we chose to do. Okay, orbs coming through. I hope you guys are seeing them. Sí, papi. No, please, the ghost. The ghost is gonna get me. No.
So
Okay, puppy. So not only right is that fuck, I forgot what I was saying. He came in and just distracted the hell out of me. You see? Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So then that means you were a part of it. And so when I started hearing, thank you, Spirit. When I started hearing in the readings, like I could potentially be adopted and this and that and the other. And like I said, I wasn't talking to my mom no more. I was just talking like low key, every once a blue moon, really talking to him. I called him. And he was like, oh, hi, my daughter. Oh, my God, I'm so surprised you called me. I love you. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. But anyways, I was like, were you there when I was born? He was like, of course I was there. I cut the umbilical cord, and I did this, and I did that. And, we were so excited waiting for you. I'm like, what? You were excited waiting for me, right? And I'm going to tell you this, because I just heard somebody say, then how do you know that was your message, right? How do you know if it was for you and not for somebody else? This is how I know. What I went through being stuck in that family, okay, it's the same. ¿Qué quiere? Then quítese de aquí, papi. The things that I went through in that family are not things that normal people go through. Right? It's like this, what is it? The story of Joseph? Was it Joseph or Job? When how much his siblings hated him and they were jealous of him. Right? It's exactly like that. It's actually just that. Or Cinderella, right? After her dad died, you saw how the stepsisters and the stepmama, how they treated her. That was basically my life. And you add, trigger warning, sexual abuse to it. You add mental abuse to it. You add verbal abuse to it. You add physical abuse to it. You add poverty to it. You add homelessness to it. You add so much more, guys. So much more. Okay? It's not normal. And why is it? It's because I was chosen. I just didn't know it. 1313 as I said that. Okay? It's because we're chosen. What do they say, right? Being chosen is not easy, but it's very much, it's worth it. But it's worth it. It's not easy, but it's worth it being a chosen one. And those are I can't even, those are beyond facts, guys. Those are beyond facts. That's beyond facts. So that's why I say, okay, so that's why I started the video by saying, even though I don't have concrete proof, I'm putting it together with things that already happened to me. And I'm like, oh snap. There's a video of a reading that I read in the I heard it in the beginning of last year. That was the very first one. That's how everything took off, where I started like doing the research and this, that, and the other, right? I'm like, what the hell? There's a video that what's her name? Maji Got the Tea here on YouTube. She did it, I think, a year ago. So she did the video in 2023. And I saw it in 2025. Or no, I'm sorry. I saw it like at the end of 2024. So almost a year. Right? And that basically what I just said is what she was talking about. She was talking about being adopted or being kidnapped as a child. She was talking about the actual abuse as a child. She was talking about she was talking about basically everything I went through in my life. To the point where I wasn't even like 10 minutes into the video and I was bawling. When I tell you I could not help. The tears hit my face like bullets, like, boss. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? It was like an uncontrollable cry, okay? Because I never told anybody about the abuse that I suffered, thanks to my mother's brother, my uncle, okay? Thanks to him. I never said it to nobody. No one. When I mean no one, I mean no one. Not even her. Okay? Not even her. I didn't even tell her ass. Okay? And they told her in a reading. Supposedly. And now that we go back on, now that I'm speaking on it, they told her in a reading. And I don't think they told her in a reading. I think she already knew what was up. She already knew what was going to go down. That's why I was sent there. Because when I tell you my mom took every single opportunity to send me to El Salvador by myself, ooh, if she could send me to El Salvador every month, she would have. And that was my life. I was, like I said, I was always raised with other people that were not her. I wasn't raised by her. She would always pawn me off on other people. On aunts, uncles. She would send me to El Salvador with my grandma, and then shit would happen there. Okay? Every single time I went there, shit would happen. And it's crazy. Because I don't remember nothing, but I remember that. I remember that. I can tell you that incident step by step. That type of shit don't ever erase. But you heal from that. You don't become angry. You don't become bitter. You ask God to heal you from that. Okay? And it takes time. Okay? It does take time because, again, you don't tell nobody, right? You didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody. So keeping it to yourself just makes the process even harder. Okay? So for those of you that had ever suffered that type of situation, find somebody. Find somebody that you trust, that you think can help you. Find the help. Because I didn't have it. I didn't have anyone. At the time, I didn't know that all I had to do was get on my knees and ask the Most High for help. So then if you don't have anybody you can trust Him. You can trust your angels. You can trust your ancestors. You can trust your whole entire spirit team. That they are going to be the ones, oh my God, I'm seeing a white butterfly, you guys. That they are the ones that are going to heal you. They are the ones that are, thank you, Spirit. They are the ones that are going to put you back together. They are the ones that are going to make you whole, is what I'm hearing. So if you're going through anything similar of what I said, that's exactly what you need to do. Don't turn to alcohol. Don't turn to drugs. Don't turn to anger and physically fight with people. You know, pick fights with people for no reason. Because that's one thing I used to do. That used to be me. I used to get drunk, go to the club, and fucking was just waiting on a bitch to look at me crazy so then I can have a reason to hit her. I'm not even joking, guys. I'm so serious. As soon as somebody would turn around and look at me, oh, she looked at me crazy. Okay, it's time to go whip her ass. My friends would be like, no, you're drunk. You're just this, you're just that. And when I was sober, my friends were like, dude, like, if you want to kick it, we can kick it, but you need to not drink. Because you get enraged and you get drunk and you get mean and you get angry. I'm going to put my hair in my face, guys, okay? And you get mean and you get drunk and you get angry and you fuck it all up because we're having fun dancing and hanging out, and you're just like too busy being drunk and angry and beating the shit out of people. We didn't come for that. I was like, holy crap. So right then and there, and I was in a relationship as well. That was I was in a relationship for about 4 years, and I'm not gonna lie, I honestly feel that due to the fact that I was too busy, always getting smashed, I mean, that didn't help my relationship neither. So that relationship went to shit. You know what I mean? So nothing is ever gonna work, you guys. Okay. If you are going through something similar of what I'm going through, let me tell you this. If you don't heal, if you don't ask the Most High, if you don't call upon Archangel Raphael to help you heal this hole that you have in your heart because of things that have happened, because of the stupid shit motherfuckers do, you are never, ever going to be able to be happy. And not with somebody else, just with you. You are not ever going to be able to find the love for you. And I'm pretty sure that is what you want. Ask yourself this question. When was the last time you loved on you? When was the last time you loved on you? When was the last time you thought about you? When was the last time you put you first? Right? Because as chosen one, as if you identify as an empath, like we always put other motherfuckers before we put ourselves. Right? Every single time, we always put somebody else. And there is nothing wrong with putting yourself first. And for that, whoever the fuck, for that hater that tells you, oh, you're hella selfish, you just think about you. Yes, bitch, yes. And you're just mad because I'm not bending over backwards giving you the shirt off my back while you don't appreciate a motherfucking thing. Yes. Yes, I'm picking me. That makes me selfish? Cool. I'm cool with that. I ain't tripping off of that. Because you already know you're not selfish. Right? That's why you don't give a fuck. So unbothered. Thank you, Spirit. That's why unbothered is what I heard. Unbothered. You don't care. It doesn't faze you one bit. It doesn't bother you one bit. It does nothing to you. Okay? It does nothing to you. So when motherfucker calls you selfish, yeah, own it. Again, because you know that you're not. You know that you're not. You've gone through so much, to have the next person come in and call you selfish when they don't even know what the fuck you've been through. And it's not that you're being selfish, is that now you're being cautious with your energy. You're being cautious with your heart. You're being cautious with who you do certain things with and who you do certain things for. Okay? And that's also another thing that pisses people off. And they want to call you a certain thing. That's what my mom and my brother always used to do to me. When I used to, okay, so they used to live here, right? And I'm a cook. I cook, okay? I cook my food. I always make dinner for my babies, things like that. So when they were here, I basically cooked for everybody. I cooked for my punk-ass husband, for my punk-ass mama, for my punk-ass brother, my 4 kids, and me. Every single night. And then the nights that I wouldn't cook, my mom would love to run her mouth. She would say stupid ass shit like, oh, and what are we supposed to eat? And I would answer her. I'd be like, Ma, you got your hands, don't you? The kitchen's right there. Go ahead and make yourself something to eat. Nobody's stopping you. Oh, but I like it when you cook because your food just comes out so good. So it was like, let me hit her with a compliment so she can get up and she can feel good about herself. And then, it's a manipulation. It's a tactic of manipulation to give me a compliment so then I can get my ass up and make her dinner. And one time, I remember my brother wasn't home from work yet. And, I text him because he would always text my mom. Okay, he wouldn't even text me. He would text my mom and ask my mom to tell me what's for dinner. Okay, like if I was his wife or something. Yeah. So that's how you know they get too fucking comfortable. And they need a fucking reality check. Okay? But, yeah, so he texts my mom and he would be like, oh, ask Momo, because that's what they call me. He's like, ask Momo what's for dinner. Sorry, guys. And then she would ask me, oh, your brother wants to know what you're making. And I would always say food. That was my reply. This is what I would always answer. Food. Food. That's what I would always say. And so, because I'm like, the fuck? Like, you ain't my husband? Like, what the hell's going on? I'm so confused right now. But anyways, and one time, I text him. And I was like, hey, I don't know if you want to pick up something from the street or whatever, because I'm not going to make dinner tonight. But I text him, right? And then as soon as he got home, he went straight to the room and told my mom. And then after, he started subbing me on Instagram. Oh, it's fucked up when your own family doesn't give a fuck about you. It's fucked up when your own family, makes you suffer or doesn't want to buy you, doesn't make you food and makes you, what did he say? Makes you starve to death. It's fucked up when your own family doesn't have your back and all they think about is their own family. Be obviously talking about my husband, right? And my kids. Well, yeah. Okay.
I have one of those yellow things that makes it was a little flying thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll check it out myself.
Okay, baby. So, right? Like, how did you see how, like, I just feel, oh my God, I don't like to say that word, but it's true. I just be feeling like, how stupid can you be? Like, what makes you think, me personally, and I don't know how you guys feel, you guys can punch that in the comments. Me personally, in my mind, if I'm married and I'm starting a family and I'm starting a home with my husband and my children and this, that, I'm going to worry about them first. It's God and my family. That doesn't mean that I don't give a fuck about my actual family, right? Like my mom, my dad, my blah, 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 right? Even though they're fucking useless and, right? But I'm not going to put them first. To be honest, I wouldn't even put my husband first. I'd put my kids first. It's like God, my kids, and then the husband. That's really how I feel. Okay, so they come like third or fourth now. They're still in that line, right, of the people that I care about or the people that I worry about, but they're not. It's not like when you're single. When you're single, you're always helping out your mom. You're always helping out your dad. You're always helping out your siblings. You got their back and you're doing this and you're doing that. But once you're grown and you get married and you go off and live your own life, excuse me, yeah, I'm going to worry about my husband and my children. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I never felt bad for it because they would attack me for it all the time. It was like a competition with them, including my husband. It was like my husband against my mom and my brother for my attention. And you know what's funny? I never even realized it. I would always be like, ¿qué? Y mire, vaya a traer su Minnie Mouse y las calcetines y los guarachitos para cambiarnos ya.
Mama.
Órale. Yeah, that's fine. Go. Yeah, that's fine. Go. It's my daughter's birthday today. Yeah, she's 4. I'm a big girl. She's my only girl. Okay, I have 1 girl and 3 boys. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And I never realized it until right now. To be honest, every time I get on camera here and talk to you guys about things that I've gone through, this always happens towards where I'm like, oh shit. And I don't realize things until I'm talking to you guys about it. Because again, I've never had a homie that I'm gonna be like, bitch, guess what the fuck happened? Nah. A sibling, a family member, even less. I've always been solo. I've always been solo. It's always been me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. It's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. Cause from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Yeah, very that. It's giving that. That's been me. Like, I'm 41, okay? I'm 41, and that has been me the whole time. Okay? With God, all things are possible. Like I said, all you got to do, if you are going through the exact same thing that I am talking about, all you got to do is ask God to heal you. Ask God to help you to heal. Okay? Trust me. Trust me. I spent a lot of years bitter and angry and fighting. And every time I saw my mom, I blamed her for the shit that happened to me that wasn't supposed to happen to me. And I would tell her things like, oh yeah, I know that you know, like you would send me to El Salvador and there's nowhere you could know that was going to happen to me. But she fucking knew. That bitch knew. That was like it was a setup. She set me up every time for bad shit to happen to me. Okay? But not only that, then after she brought this motherfucker to live with us at our home. No, los calcetines. Los calcetines. Rápido.
No funny.
Okay. En la gaveta.
¿Otto?
Sí. She brought this motherfucker to live with us. Mind you, I was like 14, 15, and he was still doing that to me. And you might say, right, like, bitch, you 15. How did you not say anything? Because he had already traumatized me. It started when I was like 7 or 8. From what I remember, 7 or 8. I heard 6. I just heard 6. So I guess it started from when I was 6.
Mom, I found me.
Okay, it started from when I was 6. Shh. It started from when I was 6. Okay, so he had traumatized me enough that I just thought maybe that was like, it was normal. Because it was happening to me over and over and over again. And not just by him. We have all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believe that you shall receive. Again, if you ask for healing, you will get the healing. Okay? The healing you need. The healing of your inner child, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull 2 more, guys, and then I got to go because I'm going to be running late. All right, here, let's just... We have, watch and pray that you don't enter into temptation. All right? Don't think that just because things are tough right now or difficult right now, because I heard difícil. So, that things are not going to get better. Okay, so don't fall into things that you know that you're not supposed to be doing just because you're scared. No, el de Sonic. Just because you're scared of how things are going to end up. Okay, that there's no way out. There is a way out. He's going to give it to you. You just have to have faith and trust it. Okay? Don't break that faith and don't break that trust into something that is not going to be beneficial for you in the long run. At the end, you're going to be hurting for it. Okay? You're going to regret it. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to regret it. So do not do none of that shit. Whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, don't. Come unto me, all that you labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Again, like I thank you, Spirit. Whew. That's what I'm saying. Don't think that he's not going to provide. He's going to provide exactly what you need. He knows exactly what you need. Okay? If you ask him, he's listening. And he knows when and where to give it to you. Okay? We just have to be very, very, very patient. Okay, because divine timing, it's not on our time, right? Because we want shit to happen now. We want shit to happen yesterday. But no, divine timing doesn't work like that. Divine timing works in a way why God does things the way he does them. There's a reason why, okay? So we have to trust that. We have to believe that. And so if your current situation right now, you might say like, oh, well, I wanted to go to therapy, but I don't have money to fucking go to therapy. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, but I need this and I need that. And Spirit said he was going to provide, and I don't see anything yet. Again, patience, okay? Ask your questions to the cards. I'm going to put these away, and let's get some answers from your angels so we can wrap this up, y'all, because your girl got to go. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I know that that's going to be a truth that I still have to face, because like I said, I don't know everything. Okay, I don't know everything, and I know that Spirit's gonna put everything to me right in front of me. So all right, I hope you guys are ready. Here we go. The first one is a yes. Second one is a if you believe. Okay, this situation will improve. Thank you, Spirit. What did I just say? He knows what you need. You have to believe that your situation is going to improve, whether you see changes or not, whether you see movement or not, whether you believe it or not. No, I'm sorry. You have to believe it. You have to believe that the changes are coming. That's it. Stay in your faith. That is all you have to know. That is all you have to believe. There's something better. Wow. This is definitely a message for somebody, okay? If somebody is feeling like there's no hope, that you have nothing left, no, you do not. There's so much that you have going for yourself, okay? Stop minimizing your capabilities, okay? Because of things that you've gone through. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, because I can feel it. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, well, what am I going to be doing, like being a professional singer? I come from the streets. I was homeless. I was living in shelters. I was living in this. The majority of the singers have that kind of story behind them. Okay, some fake it till they make it, right? But some are fucking real. Okay, some are real. This is real. This is reality for a lot of those stars that are singers and things like that, that do make it out of whatever situation they were in. I do not want you, again, you are not a product of your environment. Thank you, Spirit. You are not a product of your environment. Okay? It doesn't matter what environment you were in. It really doesn't. At the end of the day, what you choose to do with your life, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you never had food in your home, right? And you were always without food, God is going to make it towards where you never, ever, ever go hungry again. Like ever. Ever. You are going to have a banquet for dinner every fucking night. You just have to believe and trust that that is going to happen. Have faith. Don't allow your faith to get shaken by things that are happening in your world right now, in your environment. Right? If you don't have a job, if you don't have no money, if you don't have a car, if you don't have a sitter so you could work, God knows your necessities, your needs, and He will come through for you. Don't lose your faith. Believe that. Okay? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I love you guys so much. I uploaded 2 videos to my other channel, the Cosmic Creation 144, if you guys want to go check that out. The readings in there have been crazy, okay? And I love how I pick up different energies on this channel, and then I pick up different energies in my other channel. Okay? So you never know. You can resonate with some of the readings that I have been posting. Okay, so yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.